In this video, we will show you how to file a covered battery embedded waste recycling fee return. We protect all the confidential information you provide to us. First, go to our website, cdtfa.ca.gov, and at the top, click on Login. That will take you to the Online Services Login page. You must log in with a username and password. For assistance with creating a username and password, please watch our tutorials online. On the CDTFA Online Services Login page, we will enter our username and password. Then click Login. On the Online Services Profile page, under the Accounts tab, we will click on the Covered Battery Embedded Waste Recycling Fee hyperlink. This will take us to the Covered Battery Embedded Waste Recycling Fee account page. Under the Periods tab, click on the File Return hyperlink next to the return period for which you would like to file. In our example, we will file for the period of April 1st through June 30th, 2026, which is displayed by its return end date of July 31st, 2026. Click on the File Return hyperlink. This will take us to the Covered Battery Embedded Product Sales page. Answer the question, do you have any sales or leases of Covered Battery Embedded CBE products for this filing period? All sales, leases, or self-consumed CBE products should be reported, whether the CBE is subject to the fee or not subject to the fee due to an exemption or exclusion. Self-consumed CBE products are products purchased from your vendors for your business or personal use, and donated CBE products. In our example, we do have sales of CBE products and will select Yes. You can click on the link Online Filing Instructions at the bottom of the page for help at any time during your filing. Then, click Next. On the CBE Products Information page, enter the total number and total sales dollar amount of new or refurbished Covered Battery Embedded CBE products sold or leased during this filing period. Your total sales amount represents the retail selling price of each CBE product sold. However, do not include sales tax in your total sales amount. In our example, we sold 22 CBE products and had a total of $1,150 in sales of CBE products. Next, enter the total number and total cost purchases of CBE products that were self-consumed during this filing period. An example of a self-consumed item would be a CBE product removed from inventory for business or personal use. In our example, we removed 2 CBE products for business use for a total cost of $85. The total CBE products sold, leased, or self-consumed will be automatically calculated for you. Then next, answer the question, do you have any CBE products not subject to the CBE waste recycling fee? In our example, we do have CBEs that are exempt from the fee and will select Yes. Once selected Yes, the CBE waste recycling fee exemptions table will expand, and you will enter the required information. You will report any CBE products sold in interstate or foreign commerce, CBE products sold to other retailers for the purposes of resale, and other items which are items exempt from the fee. If you have any items to report as other, after entering your figures, be sure to enter an explanation why these items are exempt from the fee in the Other Explanation field. Exempt CBE products must be included in your number of products and total sales of CBE products reported above. If you do not have any CBE product sales that are exempt from the fee, select No. In our example, we had 4 CBE products sold in interstate and foreign commerce for $165 total sales of CBE products. We had no other CBE products exempt from the fee and will leave as 0. We will then click Next. This will take us to the CBE Waste Recycling Fee Credit Adjustments for the current period page. Answer the question, do you have any adjustments to make where the original transaction occurred during this filing period? For example, you refunded the CBE fee to a customer for merchandise returned on a sale made during this filing period, and the original sale was included in your total number of CBE products sold for this period. If you have adjustments to make, select Yes. If not, select No. In our example, we do have adjustments to make and we'll select Yes. Once Yes is selected, a table will expand where you will enter your adjustments that occurred during this filing period. Enter the number of products and total sales dollar amount of CBE products that were resold or returned for this filing period only. Please note, the original transaction must be included in your total number and total sales reported on the CBE products information screen. In our example, we had one CBE product that was resold prior to use with a total retail sales price of $14. We also had two CBE products returned with a total sales of $28. The total CBE products exempt from the fee and credit adjustments for the current period will be automatically calculated. Then click Next. This brings us to the CBE Waste Recycling Fee Calculation page. On this page, the total number of CBE products sold, leased, or self-consumed, subject to the CBE Waste Recycling Fee, is automatically populated based on your previous responses. The Department of Resources Recycling and Recovery, CalRecycle, is required to establish the CBE Waste Recycling Fee rate for CBE products subject to the fee. Currently, CBE products with a retail selling price of $1,000 or more will be subject to a fixed fee rate, and CBE products with a retail selling price under $1,000 will be subject to a percentage fee rate. You will answer the first question. Are any of these CBE products sold or leased at a retail sale price of $1,000 or more per product, including any self-consumed products? If any of your CBE products are at a retail sale price of $1,000 or more per product, select Yes. If not, you will select No. If your answer is yes, a table will expand where you will report the number and total sales of CBE products sold, leased, or self-consumed, subject to the fixed fee rate. In our example, we do not have any CBE products at a retail sale price of $1,000 or more and subject to the fixed fee rate, and we will select No. Next, you will answer the question, are any of the CBE products sold or leased at a retail sale price under $1,000 per product, including any self-consumed products? In our example, all CBE products sold were less than $1,000 each and subject to the percentage fee rate, so we will select Yes. We will enter 17 CBE products and $1,028 for total sales of CBE products. The total number of products and sales reported and the subtotal of the CBE waste recycling fee due is automatically calculated for you. Review the amounts, then click Next. This brings us to the CBE Waste Recycling Fee Credit Adjustment Worksheet, prior filing period. Answer the question, do you have any credits to claim where the original transaction occurred prior to this filing period? For example, you reported and paid the fee on a CBE product in a previous filing period, but the CBE product was resold or returned by the customer during the current filing period. If you have credits to claim for fees reported and paid in a previous filing period, select Yes. If not, select No. In our example, we have credits to claim for fee-paid purchases resold and returned merchandise where the original transactions occurred prior to this filing period and the fee was paid in a previous return. We will select Yes to the question. By selecting Yes, a table will expand with two sections. Section A, Credit Adjustment for CBE Products subject to the fixed fee rate. Currently, CBE products with a retail selling price of $1,000 or more are subject to a fixed fee rate. Complete this section to calculate the credit adjustment for fee-paid purchases, resold and returned CBE products subject to the fixed fee rate, where the original transactions occurred prior to this filing period. And Section B, credit adjustment for CBE products subject to the percentage fee rate. Currently, CBE products with a retail selling price under $1,000 are subject to a percentage fee rate. Complete this section to calculate the credit adjustment for fee-paid purchases, resold and returned CBE products subject to the percentage fee rate, where the original transactions occurred prior to this filing period. In our example, we do not have any adjustments to make for CBE products with a retail selling price of $1,000 or more that are subject to the fixed fee rate, and we will leave Section A blank. However, we do have one credit adjustment for a CBE product with a retail selling price under $1,000 that is subject to the percentage fee rate, where we reported and paid the fee on a CBE product in a previous filing period, but the CBE product was returned by the customer during the current filing period. We will then select the date the original sale took place in Field 1B, Original Transaction Period. In our example, the sale took place on January 14, 2026, and we will select that date. Next, indicate the type of credit adjustment by clicking on the drop-down arrow in Field 2B, Type of Fee Credit. We will indicate the type of fee credit by either selecting Cost of Tax-Paid Purchases Resold or Returned Merchandise from the drop-down menu. Credits for Cost of Tax-Paid Purchases Resold are credits you can claim if you have already paid the CBE fee to your vendor when purchasing products to put into your inventory for resale. Credits for returned merchandise are credits you can claim for merchandise that was sold and the fee was paid to you by the customer, but the item was later returned and the fee was refunded to the customer. For our example, we will select returned merchandise. Next, enter the original transaction amount in the 3B Original Transaction Amount field. This amount will be the retail selling price of the original transaction. In our example, the original transaction amount was $72. The field 4B Percentage Fee Rate is automatically populated for you. The field 5B Fee Credit Amount will be automatically calculated for you. If you have additional transactions to add, enter the information in the fields below. Each transaction for which a fee credit is claimed must be entered separately. To delete a transaction, you may click on the red X. In our example, we have no other credit adjustments to report and we'll click Next. After you complete the CBE Waste Recycling Fee Credit Adjustment Worksheet, you will arrive at the Excess CBE Waste Recycling Fee Collected page. Here you will be asked if you collected more fees than what is due. If you collected more fees than what is due, you will enter the amount of excess fee collected in the required field. In our example, we did not have any excess fees collected to report, and we'll leave it as 0. Then click Next to continue. Review the Amount Due and Payable page. If you need to make an adjustment, click Previous. To save a draft of your return prior to submission, click on the Save Draft button. If the information displayed on the page is correct, click Next. On the Your Information page, you will be asked if you are a paid preparer. In our example, we are not a paid preparer and will select No. Review the pre-filled information and update it as needed. Enter the required information in the remaining fields, then click Submit to continue. When you click Submit, a window will appear to confirm your intent to file electronically and that your return is true, correct, and complete. Please read the information carefully. Enter your password and click OK to submit. This confirmation page represents a return filing only. Please take note of your confirmation number and the total amount due. To make an electronic payment, click on the Make a Payment button. To print your submitted return, click on the Print Return button. You can also share your feedback by clicking on the Online Services Survey button. Your opinion counts. If you still have questions, please call our Customer Service Center at 1-800-400-7115, TTY at 711.